everyone. I hope you all are doing really great. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Tech Stack Learning. So today's sessions is going to be another a project where we are currently everybody is working on this, right? Like API development using the Node.js. So for now, in this session, I'm going to show you the CRUD operations: create, update, read, and delete API in Node.js without using database. So we will be using Express server and store data in the memory. Okay, this is how we are going to start today's project. Okay, so before we start, if you like my channel, go ahead and give a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions around this session, please do a comment. So I'll be happy to help you out. Okay, let's get started. So first I'll create a folder inside my projects like API development, and then there I'm going to write app.js. Okay, so here we'll be using the Express server. Okay, so I already have the Express server installed, so I will not be installing again. If you are not having it, then you can do it like npm install Express. Okay, this is how you can install the uh, uh, server. Okay, module. Okay, now I have it, so let me kickstart with the development. Okay, so first I'll have to uh, import the modules. So what I'll do is I will, okay, so now I have this. Once I have the Express installed, next I have to um, declare an app. Okay, so if you haven't watched my other series, please go ahead and watch. I have a detailed session on the Express server uh, uploaded. So I'll be putting under 3000 port. Okay, so this is about how importing and the setting the port variables. Okay, now let's see, we will use a middleware to pass the JSON request, right? Because we will be going with the request and response with the JSON response. So we will be using app thought use. We have express.json as a middleware. Okay, so let's mock the users for now. Since I said we will not be using any database, let's mock some data from our end. Okay, so I'll just put like IT name colon John, sorry, John, then email colon john@example.com. Okay, and next users will be, okay, so next user I'll be adding same way, just copy paste this. I'll add another user. Okay, so I'll put Neha. Okay, so Neha, this is what another users been added. Okay, now let's start creating first API, that is post. We will call it as a post request, basically creating a user. So we will be doing app dot post of, okay, then I'll give API slash, this is a route I'm going to give users. Okay, then we will have request response. Okay, once we have the request response, we will have to define what are we going to do it. So we will have const name yeah, what we will do is we will check uh, if in the post request or in the body, right? First we have to get the values. Like from the body we will pull like the name and the email. Okay, okay, then we will see if not name or not, sorry, not email, then we will give some standard error. Okay, or we can return anything if you want to give, otherwise you can return it. Okay, so it will be status of 400 dot json of, I'll give messages message colon, so we'll have name and email are required. Okay, this is how I am going to put it. In case if the values are there, right, so what I'll do is const, oh, one sec, I have to close this, right? Okay, so if what I'll do is const new user equal to, then I'll create id colon users dot length plus 1. Okay, that is how we just put the user id, correct? Then we put name, then email. Okay, okay, then I'm just putting dot push of new user. I'm pushing it to an array. Then I'll put restart status of 201 dot json of new user. So what I'm here doing is I'm creating the user, I'm sending back the same user back to the as a response. Okay, as a successful response. This is about the create user. Okay, now let's see how to do the get user. So right, so I'll just do one thing, just copy paste this, I'll just change this to get. Then what I'll do here is we don't need all this, right? We don't need all this, so we just need we have to send all the users data, right? And I'll be putting users. Okay, so I'm just going to send all the users, not specific users. Now next I want to send a specific user, right? Or maybe before that we can just see how do we update the existing user. Okay, so here what I'll do is app dot put. So here what I'll do, API, okay, API slash users slash colon ID. Then we have request dot response. Then okay, so here what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get the ID. Parse int of request dot params dot id. It's cons, it's not console. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the user equal to users dot find of dot id equal to, if it is this id, right? Okay, if it is equal to this id, so what we'll have to do, if not user, this is not true, right? Okay, it's not at the rate, it's a not. Okay, it is not a user, then return res dot status of 404 dot json of message to will give user not found, if not found. Okay, otherwise, right? Otherwise what we will do, if name, then user dot name equal to name. Okay, if email, then user dot email equal to email. Okay, and then what we will do is dot status of 200 dot json of user. We are sending only those specific user. Okay, this is how we are able to put the user or update the user. Last one, let's see how we can delete the user, right? So app dot delete of, same thing. Okay, we will just try to copy paste this. Okay, delete, then we will have to get the user id, then we have to get the user id. We got it, right? Now we have to find again. It will not be find, it will be basically index we are going to get, right? So user index, so that we have to delete it, so it will be find index. Okay, find index, we are going to find it. So if user index, right, if user index equal to -1, then return this, that user not found. Else what we have to do is, users, from the user size we have to remove it, right? Splice of user index, user index comma 1. Okay, then rest, yeah. So if we will say message message colon user deleted successfully. Okay, so this is how we are going to delete it. Okay, this will be delete. Okay, so now once it is done, we have to just listen to the server. This is how we will have to listen to the server. So this code is already there in the previous, so I'll just copy paste this. Okay, this is how we create a thing, create a APIs. Okay, now let's see, let's start our server. So let me just go back. Step 4. Then we will start. Okay, now our server has been restarted. So let's see how do we test our APIs. Okay, so let me go to the Postman. Okay, first I'll go to the Postman. I'm going to first try to create one user. Okay, so let me do that. HTTP, this is my endpoint, and then body I'll be just using some, okay, then I'll send it. You can see it has created the IDs and stuff. So let's go back here and see uh, the result. So what we can do next is we will just go ahead and do the post. Okay, so we'll not have body, so get it right. So you can see that it is there. So let's do once again post request. Okay, and I'm just going to change it to text stack. Okay, and then I put text stack. Okay, and let me post it. So it has created a new record, right? Now let me use the get. There should be 3 records. So you can see 1, 2, and 3. Basically, there are 3 records been added, right? Now, if I want to delete or maybe update the existing record, so what I'll do is uh, I'll be using the API with /3. Now I want to say the text stack new. Okay, then I will just update it. Okay, there is an error. Why there is an error? Why we will have the error, right? So it's because we have the issue with that user. Okay, there is a issue with this user. Okay, so that's the reason we have an error. So let's see if what is that error, what is the issue here. ID support, we have ID, correct? So we will just try to use the try it again. Okay, and we'll see how it goes. So this we will pass 3, then I'll put it, and body I will be updating something else. Okay, then I'll send. So 404 not found, it says. Okay, so there should be, because this user is not found, could be, right? So let me try with 2. It's again showing same, and let me try with 1. Okay, let's try putting it put. Okay, for the first one I'll just go ahead and update it. Now for the second one I will just I'll try to get all the users. Okay, and we'll see how many users we have. We have 1 and 2. So what I'll do is I'll just want to update second one. Okay, okay, so this is how it goes. Sorry. Okay, that's it about today's session, where we have seen how to create CRUD operations using Node.js, that is an API development. So if you like my channel, please subscribe, and if you need a specific help on any of the learning content, please do comment in my videos or a channel site, so that I can try to get similar contents to you all. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next session.